Money, 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 money. How do we make our cash?
Hi everyone. Before we get into the details of how we make our money, I'm going to start off by telling you a little bit about myself and how I got into the business with Rodan Fields. My name is Amanda Neese. I've been in the business now for 3 years. 3 years ago, I was a first grade teacher and a varsity volleyball coach and a mom to a 1-year-old. And I was pregnant at the time. And my husband was working over 80 hours a week. So time we did not have. I was extremely busy and I really wasn't looking for something more to do. Until the end of volleyball season, my husband sat me down and was like, you know what? You're gone a lot. I was gone all weekend. I was gone at night. I was never around for my child or my husband. And it dawned on me that I needed to find an extra way to make some extra income. So I was on Facebook doing my occasional stalking like we do. Just kidding. I'm not stalking. I'm just looking at people's profiles. But so I came across a post of a friend of my husband's. It was his friend, his wife. I didn't know her very well, but she put this post up about this business she started. Same thing as me. She was a teacher, a coach, and had a 1-year-old son. And she was a track coach as well. So we had a lot in common. And she was talking about how she was doing this business from home on her own time. And I was intrigued. I messaged her, and I'm not going to lie, you guys. I got off the phone with her, and I ran downstairs, and I told my husband, this is it. We're going to be rich. I was like throwing money. I'm just kidding. I wasn't throwing money. And he looked at me like I was crazy. He legitimately looked at me like, what are you talking about? Is this a pyramid scheme? What's the catch? What's going on? And I got all of our questions answered. We got back on the phone. The biggest thing for both of us was a 60-day money back. I had 60 days to try it out. And if it wasn't for me, I can return my whole kit and get all my money back with no questions asked. No one calling me all the time, no one bugging me. So we thought, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot and go in full force. Well, here I am now, 3 years later. I've resigned from teaching. I don't like to call it retired because I'm still working, right? But I resigned from teaching. I no longer coach. I also earned my white shiny free Lexus, my team. It's a team effort. We earned it. I've earned trips to San Fran, to Napa, all paid by the doctors. Many other incentive trips as well. And I have doubled my salary. It has been insane. It's been quite a difference in my life. And I'm so glad that I took the chance when I did, especially when I was super busy, because I will tell you a little secret. The busier you are, sometimes the better you are at this business. So I want to remind you all of that. So the good stuff. How do we make our money? So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about our compensation plan and how it all works. There's a couple ways that we earn our money. First off, we earn our money by all sales. So you can make up to 32% commission on any sales that you make personally, okay? And then the second way that we can make our money is by building a team. So by building a team, you make 5% commission on total sales of anybody that joins underneath you commission. So then let's say I sign Susie and then Susie signs Jan. I like the name Jan. I also make 5% commission off of her total sales. So that goes down 1 generation, 2 generations, 3 generations, 4, 5 generations. Now imagine if Susie signed 2 and Jan signed 2 and it goes on and goes on. Your team really, really starts to grow and that percentage in your check really starts to get higher. And so do the dollar bills, y'all. So that, and then their 6th generation, we make up to 2.5% in their sales as well. So that is how we build on our team. And a lot of times people are like, well, that's a pyramid scheme, but it's not. We are not taking any money away from the people underneath us. So it's not like I'm taking 5% from anybody that I join and they only get 95%. They get their total percentage, and then I get that 5% from the company for helping train them and getting them going and being their helping hand. So I just really wanted to clarify that because sometimes people automatically are like, pyramid scheme, but there's no scheme and we have a product. And pyramid schemes are illegal. So I just wanted to remind you of that. And then I wanted to show you a little bit. So this is how it can look when you're building your team. So that's me up at the top. So here you can see as people start to join how you can have a ton of people over the course of a few months or years. And that's when your paychecks you will see really, really start to grow. So that's pretty exciting as well. So, and you can see all of those levels. So it goes up to 6 generations. Another way that a little fun incentives that we have is we have what's going on right now, which is a performance bonus, which is our kit reimbursement. Now, when I joined, we had an iPad, and iPads were great, but I'm gonna explain to you why this one is even better. So right now, if you were to join the business, you have all of February, all of March, and all of April to sign on 2 business partners. So that means you have 2 people that join the business with you. If you can get them until the end of April to hit their goal, which your consultant that joined you tonight will tell you what that goal is, it's 600. It's like 4 regimens that they sell, and you become a level 2 consultant. The company will send you a full reimbursement check of the kit that you purchased, and your business would be absolutely free. Imagine that. Now that's pretty sweet, right? You start a business for free. Everything that you have is profit. Now imagine if I told you from there, another 3 months go by, you sign 2 more business partners, you get them to 600 goal, and they give you another check for your kit. So you could possibly be doubling what you invested into this company and having a business for free, and they reward you for that. So, and that's up to 6 months. So that's like a 6-month period where you have the possibility of getting your investment reimbursed. It's incredible, and we did not have that. Like I said, we had an iPad. An iPad was sweet, but man, it's even sweeter to get your investment back. So that's something that we have going on as well right now. We also have a lot of bonuses and incentives for trips. You know, I mentioned earlier that Megan and myself, and Lana, we actually all went to Napa Valley and San Francisco to meet the doctors. It was all paid. I got a bed to myself, guys. Are you kidding me? A bed to myself, no husband, no kids. I love my family, don't get that wrong, but I slept like a full 8 hours. It was amazing. It was incredible. I went to the bathroom and no one followed me. And it was paid for by the doctors, and we got to experience so many wonderful things together that this business has shared. I've taught for 10 years. I barely got a pat on the back, so it was really great to get rewarded for what we do. There's also trips to Maui that our team, that you can earn. This year, we also have a big trip going on for London, and each year that trip changes. So there's a lot of great incentives as you advance in the company as well. We also have what's called a Lead the Way program. That is for your individual performance. The company reimburses you for how you get preferred customers, how you have business partners. They give you these miles that really just give you a lot of great gifts that you get to choose, like luggage, jewelry, trips. I mean, a trip, beautiful. A Mac computer. I know I've had some girls on my team earn that. Just incredible rewards for working hard and doing something that you enjoy doing. So with that being said, we have a lot of great incentives going on. And I know Lana's going to be talking about them all later, but I hope to have you all join us. Bye.